Oh, yeah, we have one more category to go, and I think this is the biggest one of them all. The 2016 OCE Rocket League caster, player of the year. And there is four absolutely fantastic players, four great nominees, Nolski.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to me.
Our first up, the one and only GROOVYGRAPE from Legacy Esports. One of the strongest players in OCE, and one of the most well-known as well, and the only keyboard player to make the list.
Oh, yeah.
Representing the
Great, what a
keyboard
guy.
fam. I know Yummy loves it. So, and not to go without mentioning that he was the star, the MVP of the ESL PAX LAN with a fantastic couple of goals. One of which was an air drag over the Atletico defense, and a double tap in the off the backboard over the Abyss defense in their reverse sweep to the final of winning PAX LAN.
Yep, big carry by GROOVYGRAPE, but that's
Definitely.
expected as a keyboard player. So it was unfortunate this list is not entirely made of keyboard players, but you know, there's only so many of them. The second nominee for Player of the Year is Express from Abyss Esports Club, largely regarded as the best mechanical player in OCE. You'll see him fantastic in both defense and in offense. When he's in the air, he is almost unbeatable. He's also just been part of the community for a long time. He's been playing with Adzi since late 2015, doing a fantastic job. He's got a lot of accolades under his belt, and he is a player to watch out for even going into 2017.
Okay, and moving on to our third nominee, again, Legacy Esports with Soma. Soma, a steadfast player, I believe, a formidable one, even on a bad day, will always be that driving force behind that team, a man to look out for. Part of the roster that saw them to the top of OC for the better part of the year.
Yeah, Soma as well has also been there since the start. So, and a real character. You saw him earlier, so find out if he's coming right back. Fourth nominee and contender is Atletico's Bango. He formed Atletico with Snarf, came from CGA to win CGP the following season. An absolutely fantastic player, considered the best offensive player in OCE for a long time. A lot of skill behind Bango. And I think, possibly a little bit of surprise, he's a very analytical player as well. He spends a lot of time in the background looking at replays, helping his team practice and work together. He's a very hard worker. Also, just still pretty young. I think he's still 17, still finishing school. So doing high school and taking names in Rocket League.
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm.
So that is the four contenders. And the winner of 2016 OC Rocket League Player of the Year is the one and only Legacy Esports GROOVYGRAPE. And it couldn't have happened to a better person, a better keyboard player. Congratulations, GROOVYGRAPE, for winning.
Oh, thank you. How's my mic at the moment?
Your mic sounds perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I do know that you're
perfectly audible.
So,
okay, good.
Hopefully you have some great things to say about your year, starting at the bottom at All-Stars and making it all the way to the top of the heap with Legacy.
Okay, so at the start of the year, actually, the end of last year, I was just teaming up with Flip. We decided we'd go to try out for CG, hoping to make CGM at minimum.
Mm-hmm.
So we picked up Jules and Lightning back in the day, who just, I don't know if he plays anymore. He's very quiet. And to our surprise, we ended up winning the open quals and making it to the CGP invitationals at that time, and got the last spot into CGP, which was a huge surprise that we did not expect at all. So went into CGP, kind of putting our pants, thinking, well, this is gonna be really scary. And kind of like Gameroos, we weren't expected to win at all, so we didn't have too much pressure on us. Although it was our first tournament experiences, so it was a bit pressuring. And then in the second round of CGP, we were the team to do it. We took down the gods of sequential gaming, and felt like gods for that whole entire week. Moved up to, I think it was like 5th on the power rankings. And it all went downhill from there. So yeah.
Well, you went
That's
from
all personal note for.
defeating the gods to becoming a god. So, Legacy Esports and winning PAX ESL. What was that like?
Obviously the best Rocket League experience. Shout out to Legacy for picking me up. I was really surprised when they contacted me. You know, they said they were trialing some people and thought that try me out. Played 1 or 2 tournaments. We won them both. They were really happy with me and said, "Yep, you're on the team." And I was like, "Wow, that was a lot quicker than I thought it would be." It was just really surprising that it went so smoothly when they decided to trial me. Then we made it to PAX, and PAX was my first LAN experience ever. Never been to any LAN, any gaming event at all, for not just Rocket League, for any game, obviously. With such a huge crowd in front of us, playing on stage with cameras and being streamed with thousands of viewers, hundreds of thousands of viewers. It was
Millions.
Millions, billions. You know,
Every single person.
every single person. If you weren't watching, you've don't kill yourself. No, that was the best experience I could ask for. It was, not gonna lie, there was a lot of pressure, a lot of nerves. I'm sure everyone had nerves, but I don't know what to say. It's just the best experience on PAX, and coming out on top, especially after losing to Abyss right at the start, felt like the worst thing. I felt horrible. I felt like I could not get into my game, couldn't get into my groove. And after just beating Alpha Sydney, which took a scare because we're 2-1 down, and I thought, okay, well, this is it. If we lose here, then we're out. After just beating Alpha Sydney, I felt great that we didn't end up coming 4th, and I think from then on it started becoming a smooth ride to becoming victors, and surprisingly reverse sweeps Abyss in the finals, and yeah, best outcome of the PAX ESL we could have asked for, as Soma said previously.
Yeah, congratulations. And you managed to carry 2 very heavy weights all the way to victory in the grand final. Do you have anyone to thank just to finish off winning player of the year?
I think my teammates mostly. I hear all the time that people keep calling me a carry. I honestly do not feel like that's the case. I feel like it's a team-based game. It's not a carry. I feel like without them, I wouldn't have been where I was. Without All Stars, I wouldn't have been where I was. Without Alpha Sydney as well, when Alpha Sydney picked me up as sub, I feel like that got me back into a higher competitive state, which Legacy, I take it Legacy looked at that and saw me as a potential pickup. And so I would like to shout out all my previous teams and Legacy Esports at the moment, and most of all, shout out to everyone who voted for me. Thank you very much. I am honestly gobsmacked that I was the player of the year.
Excellent. Well, it was very well deserved. Thank you and congratulations one last time. That is, for us, the last award of the night. It has been a fantastic night, and I think, as all the winners have said so far, that huge thanks goes out to everybody who voted, all 150 of you, and everybody who's shown up. I think there are roughly 90 viewers watching right now. And this is Rocket League Oceania's first ever awards, community awards for 2016. It is also their first ever stream on the Rocket League Oceania channel. So make sure you give a follow to the stream itself. Make sure that you get prepared to watch some great content here in 2017 and hopefully some great 2017 awards shows. But Nolski, it's been fantastic.
It has.
What a night.
Been, yeah.
12 winners of community awards, 12 people who they don't get paper certificates, they don't get a pat on the back, but they at least get a verbal thanks and 60 plus votes from the community.
It's been a very humbling experience as well. Many people come out after they voted to watch the stream, to watch two old blokes talk about a bunch of awards and whatnot.
Speak for yourself, Grandpa.
And of course, the individuals themselves are very thankful towards the community, as much as we are as well.
Yeah, big thanks as well to Dover, as we've said before. Huge effort behind the scenes for the community awards, as well as Beatnik, who has done all of the production for tonight. Again, thank you everyone who came along. Hope you have a fantastic evening. Hope you had a fantastic 2016. And one last thing to note, if you would like me to do a set of player specific awards, if you really did enjoy tonight, then let me know. I might do some 2016 player-based awards, such as Best Defender, Best Attacker, that kind of stuff. Let me know. Send me a message on Discord or something. If I get a few people who are interested, then I'll go ahead with that. But from myself and from Nolski, on behalf of Rocket League Oceania and the Community Awards for 2016, as well as everything for 2016. Thank you and good night.